Hello and welcome back to the channel. Well, they're married. My son married his fiancée. They got married here in Chiang Mai. They got married at a place called Chiang Mai Elephant Friends, which is located about an hour away from downtown Chiang Mai. We had around 40 guests. Some of them were from the United States because that's where my family's from, and the other group was from the Netherlands. So we met for the first time a day before the wedding day at Elephant Friends. So we all stayed the night there. This is a place that has accommodations. They of course have elephants and they have lots to do there. And they also have 2 restaurants. So when we all arrived, we all got to meet each other for the first time, got to know each other. And then of course we go straight to the elephants. So most of the group, half the group, let's say, was feeding the elephants and meeting them for the first time. Then the other group was going down to the river to bathe and play and take selfies with the elephants. So all the guests got to enjoy an elephant encounter on the first day that we were all there, which is a great time and a great way to break the ice with everyone when you're getting to meet them for the first time. Now the facility there is amazing. This is a video of what it looks like. So that first day, the day before the wedding, everything was perfect. Everyone had a great time. Everyone met each other. Now the next day looked even better, okay? Again, just beautiful everything. Everything was perfect. So for lunch, we all met together. Joey, my son, and his fiancée gave some speeches to everyone. And off in the distance, you could see it. You could see that rainstorm was just coming. Sure enough, it was creeping towards our way. We were looking to see which way the clouds were coming. That storm was coming straight for us, which was going to ruin our nice, bright, sunny day because the wedding didn't even start till 4:30. So Joey and Lota did their first look. It was the first time that my son saw the dress, saw his fiancée in that dress. They saw each other before the wedding. I know a lot of people don't see each other for the first time until the bride's walking down the aisle. They saw each other beforehand and did the first look, which worked out really well. Now, all of the vendors for this wedding were found in Chiang Mai, and we had some really good vendors there. As a matter of fact, the photographer, well, there were photographers and videographers. There was like 5 or 6 of them. It was a whole team. They were all over the place, had top-notch equipment. Now, on the wedding day, yeah, I'm the father of the groom. I had one job to do, and that was to bring a speaker, a wire to run to the speaker and to the iPad to play the music. Well, wouldn't you know, about 3 hours before the wedding, I had the speaker and I went to go find the wire, couldn't find one. We're out in the middle of nowhere. You can't buy them anywhere. I'm panicking. Nobody has one. I've already asked all the wedding guests. Searched everywhere, finally went to one of the restaurants and I noticed a wire and I asked if I could take a look at it, and sure enough, it was the one I needed. So long story short, about 5 minutes before the wedding started, I finally got the music to start. So I had a really bad 3 hours. Now the ceremony went flawless. The wedding officiant, the person giving, the minister that was giving the ceremony, did a wonderful job. And if you're asking, were there elephants there? Absolutely, there were elephants. So the wedding went off without a hitch. Everyone had a really good time. And I noticed something. I said, what is that guy over there doing? I saw he looked like he was painting. Sure enough, the guy was painting the wedding, and it was amazing. I was just dumbfounded on how nice and realistic that painting was. Apparently Lota found him, I guess the last time they were here a year ago, and hired him to paint the wedding, which he did a phenomenal job. Now they had the reception at the restaurant near the river, and that went really well. So we all met there, we had food, and when I mean to tell you there was too much food, They kept bringing food, all Thai dishes. They just kept coming. And you thought, okay, that's it. Nope, here comes another one. Here comes another one. To the point where nobody was eating anymore. It was just more food than anyone could possibly eat. And there were all the famous Thai dishes such as pad Thai, cashew chicken, grapao, all kinds of stuff, fried rice, mango sticky rice. I could go on and on. But they had all kinds of food there. So there was also a band playing. It was a woman singing and a man playing a guitar. You're thinking, ooh, that's big. They were really good. They were Thai. They were here from Chiang Mai. They sang in English and they did such a wonderful job. They were just a delight to listen to. Now they got to the cake cutting, and this one's kind of funny. So on this cake, by the way, the cake's white and inside it was red velvet. Sounds delicious, and it was. But the funny thing is it had the bride and groom little figurines on top. Well, apparently the bride and groom, my son and his now wife, thought they were edible. So they both bit the heads off of the cake topper. Only they had a hard time chewing it. Inside that head that they did swallow was styrofoam and a stick holding the styrofoam in place. So they ended up eating styrofoam and a stick when they bit the heads off that thing. But thank goodness the rest of it was actually cake. Now later on we did the lantern ceremony type thing. You know, you've seen the Lantern Festival. If you know anything about Thailand, they like to light lanterns. It's like a spirit going up in the sky. So we were able to do that, and I've never really seen it so close. And everyone offered me one. I was like, I just want to video this thing. So everyone released those into the sky. It was a pretty scene. They didn't go as high as some I've seen before, but they went high enough, they burnt out, and they came right back down to the ground where they could be cleaned up. They did have a DJ and a photo booth. Those didn't start till later that night. I didn't get any video footage of that because by that time I was already headed back to my room. I was done for the day. It was a stressful day. It was a great day, but you know, not screwing up the music was very stressful when I thought it wasn't going to go right for 3 hours. But anyway, it was a wonderful wedding. If you are planning on getting married here and you're watching this video in Thailand, just know that the vendors here are really good. I was in the wedding industry for a decade, and I was very impressed with all of the staff that my son and his wife found for their wedding here in Chiang Mai, Thailand. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you do like the video, please give it a like. If you feel so inclined, buy us a coffee. We'd really appreciate it. And if you really, really like the video, please subscribe. We have many other videos about Thailand. And until next time, Kap Kun Kap.